Welcome to the sewing tutorial of our three-part corset top. Now these are my pieces. I'm just going to join them together. Remember all the markings on our pattern. It's going to be very useful at this point because this part can be very confusing if you're not careful. So please ensure that you label your patterns accurately, okay? So I'm going to be joining each of them. This is the other part of the corset. No, I'm using two different fabrics. So this is the black plain fabric. So I will repeat the same process, joining the right parts to each other, and then I'll repeat the same thing on the Ankara and the lining. Now I'm going to be having a lining piece that will be fixed inside. That's for only the cup area, please. Only the cup area. The lining is for only the cup area. Okay, so let's join the back piece together. Yes, so try to align the various parts to each other. That's why your pattern is very important. Please do not remove your pattern until you have pinned them correctly. So I'll just repeat the same thing on the Ankara fabric. So let's start with sewing the cup. I'm going to be joining all the pieces together, starting with the lining. Now, after joining the lining piece together to form the three-piece cup or three-part cup, I will be doing my bust caging. Now I'm going to drop the link to the bust caging tutorial in the description box. Please do well to go and watch it. So after sewing, I'll be notching this part. And this is what the cup looks like after the bust caging. So I'm going to iron it properly. As you iron, try as much as possible to curve it so that the curve will show well. Iron it well with your steam iron. Ensure that the curve shows very well at the front. It should not be flat in any way. The curve should come out very well. So as you iron, use your tailor's arm for ironing. That's place your cup on the tailor's arm as you iron. And as you iron, just try as much as you can to curve it. Don't iron it flat. I see what I'm doing. So you just keep on ironing with your steam iron, and you see the stain coming out. And by the time you are done, just ensure that you shape it very well. So guys, these are my cups. I've sewn all of them, and I've also joined the back. Now this cup, I'm going to be placing it in between the front, that's the Ankara fabric, and the plain fabric. It's going to be in between them. So let's work on the boning channels that will be at the front of the Ankara. Now I'll be cutting 2 inches wide by the length of the channel. Okay, so I'll just cut. I'm using I'm cutting my fabric on straight grain. Please take note. But if I'm to do this on, if I'm to create channels on any curved part, like around the bust area, I will be cutting on bias grain. But because I'm just it's just in front, and the part where it is in front is straight. So I'm at the area where the boning channel is going to be. One is going to be at this point here, one will be at the middle, and then the other one is going to be at this other side. And then I'll have 4 at the back, the area where the placket is going to be. So I'm just going to use an easy method of sewing the boning. Okay, can you see that? I'll be using my plastic boning for this. Okay, so I've sewn one. I want to show you how I'll be sewing the other one. I just folded my fabric into 2, and I'll sew on 1/4 inch and then cut off the excess. Then I'll fold again I'll be left with, I think, 3/8 is a is the total that will be left for the channel. Okay, this is an easy way of sewing the boning channel. There are other ways, but this one is very easy. Okay, so this is it. I've sewn all my boning channels, and then I'll be inserting the boning, the plastic boning, into each of them. So I sewed two at the center back area where my eyelet is going to be. That's the placket area. So the way I'm going to fix the boning will be that I'll leave like half inch or 3/4 at the top and at the bottom. Most times when I leave half inch, I notice that I'll still have to cut off extra. So I'll just do 3/4. So I leave 3/4 at the top and at the bottom. Okay, do you get? So I'll just, after fixing my boning, I'll go and iron to make it very flat, because if you observe, it's kind of coming up. And then I'll fix my cup. I'll take this down part of the cup and then sew on both sides. I'll be sewing also on the plain fabric. Okay, I'll be attaching the cup on the plain fabric also. Now, the way I'm going to do this is that I'm going to attach the plain fabric on the part that has the bust caging. I'm first going to attach them. I'm going to join them together to become one. So after doing that, I'll be attaching it on the front. I'll be fixing the bra cup on the Ankara fabric. Now I'll be inserting a dart on the bra cup. I'll fold it into four and then get the middle part. And then I'll sew half inch to this point here. That's the middle part. And then I'll fix it into the cup. Now can you see that I've attached the plain fabric on the one that carries the bust caging? So I'll just go and iron it to smoothen it. Okay, can you see that? So I've sewn the darts on the bra cup, and then I'll be inserting it much later, but I'm just showing you what it's going to look like. So guys, I've sewn my cup to the front part. Can you see? And I've inserted my bra cup, and this is what the plain fabric area looks like. It's all coming up nicely. So the next step will be to join them together on the front and the back. That's the neckline area. So I'll just match all the various parts together, and then I'll sew to the back, then to the placket area all the way. So I'm just going to join it on the neckline. That's the top part and the down part. And this is what it looks like. And the next thing will be to go and give it a very good press. Please iron it very well, especially the neckline area. Since I'm going to be wearing the front and the back, I'll just have to ensure that the Ankara fabric stays in front, okay, and the plain fabric stays at the back. So I'm going to give it a very good press at this point. So I'll be fixing my eyelets here, but before doing that, I'm going to sew down the boning. Okay, so this is the fabric I have left. I'm just going to cut it. Now at this point, I'll recommend that you cut your fabric on bias grain. Please do that, because I encountered a lot of challenges while fixing the hemline. While sewing the bias or this fabric on the hemline, it wasn't funny at all. Actually, at the curved area on the hemline. So please ensure that you cut the strips of fabric, cut them on bias grain. Please do that, okay? And your work is going to be very beautiful. So I've sewn the hemline, and this is what my corset is looking like. Okay, so I'm just going to give it one more press to keep everything in place. So the final result is so beautiful. I love this corset. Now for this cup area here at the under bust, you can do a top stitch to bind them together. I was actually supposed to add a shoulder strap to this corset, but I chose not to. Please pardon me. You can add to yours if you want, but I didn't add to mine. So this is the final result. Can you see how beautiful the corset came out to be? And this is the back or the other side. Okay, so this is the corset on my mannequin. You can work this corset on a pair of jean trouser or on a plain black dress like this will work perfectly well. Thank you guys for watching till the end. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell for more amazing content like this. Let me know your thoughts and questions in the comment section below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.